Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to Billy Go's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Go, and we got a message for you. All right, welcome to your Capricorn and Chosen One channel. Let's get into these timeless messages, all right? All right, let me make sure I saw the card that was in. Okay, so Holy Spirit, God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, I command in God's name all entities, parasites, evil monitoring spirits, clone and club, be blocked, bound, and deafened. For time, medicine is a replace will according to God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, will uncloak, uncontaminated, cover my soul, and thank you. All right, Holy Spirit, God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, uncloak, uncontaminated, compromise. What do we have for our collective? What do we have for our collective? Our Capricorn chosen collective. We have small steps, the small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories. Celebrate them. They will take you there. Okay. So it's definitely giving the butterfly effect, you know, because this is a chosen Capricorn channel, though others may watch, because you don't have to have Capricorn as your sun sign. You can have it in any way in your chart, right? At least that's the intention here. So you guys have been overcoming a lot, right? Like, just going by the collective readings I've been doing, people have been overcoming a lot of strife, a lot of grief, a lot of suffering. And in the midst of that, God is like, don't forget what you have accomplished. Like, just because you feel like you may not have enough funds, or just because you feel like you don't have a lot of people around you, that does not mean that you don't have value. And that doesn't mean that whatever you've been working on hasn't necessarily produced anything, right? Because you may be like, well, I don't really see the fruit. Well, God is like, well, let's say you started a project, and let's say like that project, it has been helping people, maybe not as much as you would like, but it's been helping people, right? Even if it's yourself, that's still something. Or even if you created something, or you started a business and you may not be seeing the results that you want, the fact that you started it, the fact that you put it together, like, that's a win. You have people that don't get up off their ass at all to do any fucking thing. Okay, clock it. So the fact that you have done all of this, you've planted all these seeds, or even if it's just one, pat yourself on the back. Okay, celebrate yourself. Any small thing counts, and small changes can make a difference, right? Butterfly effect. Even if those changes aren't the biggest, making small little changes to receive a different outcome, even if it takes a little bit, right? But that can also be frustrating when you feel like you've been trying to have breakthroughs and overcome something that maybe you dislike for a while. It can be frustrating at the same time. Like, we not finna sugarcoat here. We not finna sugarcoat here. Everything is not love and light. So we finna pay both sides of the picture, okay? Because when you are needing that breakthrough because of whatever you're going through, it's just like, dang, right? So that sometimes it can make celebrating the small steps harder sometimes if you're really needing that breakthrough instead of like a breadcrumb. So it's more so like God is like, well, change your view in a sense. Those small wins still matter because they've been your stepping stones, or they are your stepping stones to your big win, right? So, and remember, this could be past, present, or future information for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. We have Harbor of Peace. Find serene refuge in the peaceful embrace of a gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters. Okay, so looks like you guys are sailing into a season of peace if you aren't in that season already. All right, this could be what you're wanting. Ooh. We have adapted transformation. Embrace change with open arms, for it is the catalyst for your evolution and growth. So you guys are going through a lot of changes, a lot of growing pains. Vortex of change. Engage with the vortex of change, where energies swirl in transformative dances, molding anew. Okay, so it's both alluding to the fact that there are changes occurring, and it is a part of your transformation, but that doesn't mean that it's easy or that it feels good. Okay, with something is the catalyst to your breakthrough, to this thing, finally, that glass ceiling finally like breaking the fuck loose already, right? We have rising flames. Let your passion guide you to fulfilling purpose, to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. So this has to deal with your purpose. This has to deal with what you came here for, you like your north node energy, right? Getting out of that south node and really into that north node of yours. This is what this is about, right? Really putting your passions forward, putting that, you know, you guys could, with those flames too, things could have gotten heated as far as like, you know, obstacles are concerned. But keep going with your passions. Don't let anybody tamper with your passions, your destiny, because this is your path. So you are on the right path. Even if it does look a little fiery and chaos, right? That doesn't always indicate that you're on the right path. Sometimes it can indicate that you're not. In this reading, you are. All right? The Tower card, okay, in reverse scorpionic energy. So you could be feeling like things like are just not changing. The Hierophant in reverse Taurus energy. Ew, it's like you know, this is what you're wanting here. My gosh. So somebody that has a title, or somebody that claims that they are one way, they are not. Somebody broke a commitment, broke a contract. They're not who they say they are. They're doing this. They're doing the same shit. So you're dealing with a situation that is like remaining the same or similar, because you're dealing with someone who's not tried and true, or a situation that's not tried and true. Okay, it's posing as being tried and true here. Okay, kind of like and I've said this before, like kind of like how a family tries to put on a united front so it doesn't people don't see all the chaos that's going on. That's what's happening here within a situation. Now your family can be a part of that for some of you guys, okay, but there's something that's something is not being truly displayed as is. The Lovers in reverse, my guys, and mind you, these are all major arcanas coming out. Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini. Lovers in reverse. So this has to do with like maybe it's somebody that you fell out with, somebody that you maybe had love for, whether this is platonic or romantic for you. Okay, family, friend, lover, or a combination. It can be a group. Okay, they are unhappy and fulfilled, and this energy betrayed you, or you betrayed them. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit, because they keep doing the same thing. So it feels like sometimes you're taking a small step, or you're having a hard time having, like we've been talking about breakthrough energy. So trying to harbor your peace here, right? So it's like you have, so because someone like walked out on you, or broke a commitment, you know, they keep doing the same fucked up shit, just a different day type of energy. It's like it's been getting in the way of you having maybe bigger wins. So this is why the Holy Spirit is saying celebrate the small wins, because those still matter too, while he's working on the situation at hand, right? So we have the Emperor here. Mind you, we respect people's pronouns, so there is no gender in tarot anyway. But it's like somebody could be upset, right, and getting a little too carried away with what's going on. What's this? Adapt and thrive. They don't want you to thrive. It's like you're adapting to whatever obstacles that they're throwing your way, or whatever. If they screwed you over with a horrible contract, whatever the case may be, it's like they don't want to see you thrive, right? They're not happy about it. They don't want you to be happy, fulfilled. Why? Because they're not happy and fulfilled, right? See, you're taking, it's giving the Lion King, you're taking your place as king. Okay, you're stepping into your destiny, your purpose, right? Fulfilling your purpose, fulfilling the purpose that's meant for you. And in some cases, you've had to fight through hell to get here. Fight through those fiery flames, through energies that got carried away, right? For some of you guys, you may not want to be in a partnership because somebody was unfaithful. Somebody lied. They cheated. Okay, you may not want to be cool with family members because they betrayed you. They keep doing the same shit. They haven't transformed. They haven't changed. They may say that they have, right? They may put on a united front. Holy Spirit, tell me more about the situation. Thank you. The Emperor in reverse. So this is somebody that is like a corrupt official, a corrupt family member, corrupt lover. Okay, they're very mean. They're cold, cruel. They're cold hearted. Yeah, they're not. They're purposely making these treacherous decisions here. King of Swords in reverse. See, I ain't look at the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups, because they want to be with you. It's like somebody is pissed off that you don't want to be friends with them. You don't want to be on, or you don't want to be in a relationship with them. You don't want to work for them. You don't want to come to the family cookouts. You don't want to hang with them. We've gotten a similar energy before, so it's coming out again. Why? Why is this energy still coming out? So the energy is still coming out because somebody wants to have a happily ever after with you. Right? King of Wands here. They want to be next to you. They want to sit next to you on the throne. So this is like a power play. Okay, they want to have some type of authority with you, next to you. They want to, I heard clout chase. And then a download that I was getting to is that Stevie Wonder song. The baby, everything is alright, uptight, out of sight, right? So God is saying, despite what these energies are trying to do, because remember all that opposition, the story of David, all that opposition he came up against, and it was horrible. It was terrible, right? Like when you literally break down the prayer of Psalms 109, it's like, dang, you know, it's like, dang, okay. And David made it out. But still, it's the principle. Like, that was horrible for him, right? And so all this opposition you've been overcoming, it's been horrible. Also, at the same time, God is saying, don't worry, everything's all right. I got my hand over the situation. Also, that doesn't mean that it feels good and that it's not pain, suffering, and agony going through the situation, right? Even though God is saying you will be all right. Right now, you may feel like you're not. Right now, you may want to cry a bucket full of tears because you're tired. Right? God sees that. Three of Wands in reverse. Someone's impatient. Why are they impatient, Holy Spirit? Somebody is hoping that you are going to have like your guard down, not be so defensive. Wow, what is this? Why? The Star card. They don't want you to shine. They're trying to dim your light. They don't want you to shine. They don't want you to heal. They don't want you to heal because if you heal, then you'll be in the position that you need to be in order to thrive and shine. So it's like somebody's been trying to stop your positive moving forward in order to do so. Okay, but you're gonna be free of this if you're not already, right? The Hangman in reverse. Strength card. Yeah, these are motherfucking pussies that's been trying to block you, that's been trying to do this. We've been getting this energy, but you will have a cause to celebrate here. Everything will be all right, even if it feels like it's hell now. Okay. Oh, I can't stand that. That type of energy here. We got a lot of major arcans. We got Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio. Now, these don't have to be in your chart at all. These could be energies that you're dealing with and or the energy that you are dealing with in general. So like, for example, if you're a Capricorn sun, your story could be playing out in the Scorpio energy. That's transformation. So if you've been transforming a lot, your story may not be in a Capricorn reading. It may be in a Scorpio reading. Not because you're a Scorpio or not even because you got Scorpio in your chart, but because that's the energy that you're in. So your story is going to play out in that energy. This is how you have to watch collective readings. Okay. Anything that I learn, I bring to you guys. All right. Right. So your story, if you know that your North Node is Aquarius, your storyline might be in your North Node. This is why it's important to know your birth chart. Everything is not going to play out in your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising. Or sometimes it will and sometimes it won't. Sometimes if you, like we're in Aries season now, your storyline could be playing out in Aries season just because that's the season that you're in. Right? More than your sun sign. Sometimes it can be both. Okay? Clock the T. Relearn here, okay? But be mindful because somebody, it's like we still getting that energy of somebody still trying to take you down. If this was a lover, they're still hurt that you don't want to be with them. They're still trying to dim your light. They don't want you to thrive or shine if it's without them. Okay, it's like their secret. It's like this tug of war. They're secretly hiding that they really want to be with you, and that they're crushed that you don't want to be with them, or that you don't want to be with them in the way that they want you to be, or you don't want the same thing that you used to, or something like that. Like they haven't changed what you have, or vice versa, whatever the case is, whether this is a family member or a friend, a lover. Or like you don't want to comply. We have loneliness in reverse. So they're hiding the fact that they're lonely. Okay. You guys, if you have been feeling lonely, you know, that's coming to an end. You guys are meeting your soul tribe, right? More energies that bring peace, not problems to your life, right? People that seek to help uplift you, not harm and destroy you. People who want to see your light shine bright as fuck. All right. Before we pull more cards, though, y'all, if you would like to purchase an oracle deck, we have oracle decks available. Okay. Feel free to copy one. I have done readings with these decks. Okay, if you want to check them out on both this page, down Billy Goes Prophetic Vessel, or our other YouTube page, Downward Spiritual Guidance. Okay, the link is in the description box to purchase those decks and to subscribe to our other YouTube channel if you would like. Okay, those readings over there are timeless as well. Also, if you would like to purchase a journal, we have journals available for purchase on Amazon. Okay, the links to purchase these journals is in the description box. Okay, guys, so if you feel like you've been needing to, you know, write things down because you keep forgetting shit, we got a journal for you. Okay, so feel free to copy one if you would like. But also just to let you know that when it comes to these spiritual streets, they have been remote viewing people's shit. So when you are writing, if it's in my journals or someone else's, you know, cloak your shit or cover it as much as you can. Okay. All right. Now, Holy Spirit, final messages. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. See, so because they don't feel good about themselves, it's like they're trying to put you down. They're trying to stop you from shining, right? And that's a problem. That's dangerous. Just because a motherfucker, see, look at that envy. Just because a motherfucker don't feel good about themselves, they trying to put you down. That's not cool. That's not fair. Trust them, reverse. You can't trust this motherfucker. You can't trust them. You cannot trust them. Okay, that is very you're trying to thrive, or you try to thrive. Gate of opportunities, and somebody trying to dim your light. That's dangerous. Whether that's a family member, a friend, a co-worker, a lover, or a combination, group stalkers. See, transformation rise. I keep pulling from the bottom of this deck. Transform and rise. Rising like the phoenix from the ashes, from these motherfuckers that tried to like hide you, shadow ban you, gatekeep you, keep you from being seen for their own personal gain, because they wanted, I hear, power and control. But like the Holy Spirit said, you don't have to doubt, because baby, everything is all right. Okay, out of sight. This shit is ending, coming to an end. Okay, whoever's been attacking you, bullying you, whatever the case may be, Scorpio energy, baby. Okay. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay. So wrapping up this cycle, you know, this cycle has ended here. No regrets here. All right. No regrets. No regrets. Surrender, reverse. This energy, these energies that keep attacking you, see, there it's like they don't want to put up the white flag, because it's like they don't want to let you go, because it's like they're afraid of how big you're gonna get, because they feel like how big you're gonna get is gonna make them feel small, and they're trying to feel superior. But that's where you fucked up. You're still supposed to be able to feel big, even if you're standing next to somebody that's big as well. It's called clapping for people. It's called giving people their flowers, and you get your flowers too. It's called, there's pieces of the pie for everybody when you're in your own lane and being fair. All right. So if you guys would like to book a personal reading, the link to do so is in the description box. Feel free to check out any other services and products that we offer in the description box. The links are available. Okay, guys. And thank you all for your love and support here. It's truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.